Hello everyone, this is Steel Plan A and all of its contingencies. Right now we're going to be setting up a dual attack, which will be attacking A and E at the same time. But first we're going to have to set up with the NG, who's going to be sneaking into E. The NG is going to have to be careful because they might have a spy that is going to be watching B just in case of a strategy like this. If that's the case, then the NG is going to back up instead of in E and secure B while everybody's attacking A. So while the NG is going to be setting up in E, the main force is going to be attacking A to provide a presence to pretty much ensure that there can be unwitting victims.
I'm moving this.
One of the things to watch out for is the sniper looking around the window. We're going to want to set up the teleporter in the closet where nobody can see it, and set up the sentry so that we can have a defense set up aiming at the door. Once this is set up, the NG is going to be waiting to set his sentry on the stairs once everybody that need to. If need to, the NG can wrangle over there, as well as sentry jump onto point E to hurry up. However, all the caps max out at ×5, with the point A capping at 19 seconds and point E capping at 32 seconds with none of the other points capped. If anybody needs to escape, there is this ledge down here which will lead to the health pack, and also full ammo pack, as well as provide a safe escape. Like I said before, if it looks like that the NG can't set up at E safely, he's going to be setting up at B. We're going to be setting up a sentry here on these stairs so that the NG can provide a safe and easy capture once we get to capture A. After we capture B, the direct attack to C is going to be a bit easier, considering that we're going to have multiple lanes of attack to it. We're not only going to have A, but we're also going to have B as well. If the NG wants, he can switch over to Gunslinger at this point. We're going to be setting up the telly right here by C by the med pack, and the sentry gun over here across from the way by the ammo pack, so that it's going to be looking at both the C entrance and the hallway that leads up to C. Chances are most of the attacks are going to be coming through C once the door opens. So once we're done with C, the NG is going to probably want to know where to set up the sentry for when we cap E, or D. Once we finally cap C, we're going to be going over to D, and that the entryway we're going to want to go is from under. We don't want to go directly through C over to D because there's going to be a lot of forces over there, as well as having everybody jump on E every now and then to put the pressure back on. This is a good placement for the teleporter, as it provides safe cover and a full ammo and health pack should we need it. But we may have to worry about spies guarding that area. This is a good position should we manage to get the sentry set up before they do, as it directly attacks point D as well as their spawn. Once we finally cap D, we're going to want to figure out the placement of the teleporter to get people to E as fast as possible. We don't want them traveling through A, as it takes too much time. So we're going to put it by the health pack to put them a lot closer so they can get there once the bridge comes across. At this point, once we capture C, D and E should fall very quickly. For the sniper, you're going to be here at point A for the most part until the NG has his tele set up and he says it's okay to go. You're going to be providing a lot of support force from way back, and trying to pick off the medic and be like a normal sniper. After you take the telly, you're going to be sitting here in the closet area where you're going to be waiting for everyone else to show up. This shouldn't take very long, considering if the NG put up the level 3 telly as he was supposed to, it should only take a few seconds. While you're waiting, you're going to be watching the windows, making sure that the sniper cannot snipe, making sure the sniper can't stop our preemptive attack on them. Once you're done, you're going to be moving up with the sentry to attack the gates and E. To attack the gates and the windows. Your positioning to attack B is going to be pretty simple, as you're just going to be acting like a normal sniper, staying back by the spawn doors, trying to pick off medics or heavies or anything else. Positioning for B is going to be here. You're going to be aiming at the point and pass towards that entrance. Once B is captured, you're going to be going towards C through the gated area. You're going to be kind of useless here until the doors open, so don't be afraid to go around to get another shot. I'd recommend going through the low area, as it will be an easier shot from there. Once we capture C, the main goal of Sniper is going to be sniping and taking it out, making sure a sentry can't be set up back at E. The best spot for Sniper to get a hold of E is the previous area where the red sniper was to protect E. This is an excellent position to attack both sentry and heavies and defenders that are going to be attacking there. Don't forget that snipers like to hide in that window. If you want to know the area that you want to go to if you want to attack D, the best would be this tunnel, right where that sentry is going to be. Once you cap D, it will be an excellent location to be able to snipe down the alleyway and protect and spawn camp. For the scout, you're going to be up on the ledge. It's going to be overlooking A. You're going to be jumping around trying to get whatever picks you can, assuming that the sentry isn't there. Wherever the sentry is, depending on if it's on the ledge or on that corner, you can be jumping around, moving around, and trying to do as much damage as possible. Essentially trying to be as much of a presence as you can. Once everyone has taken the tower, the scout is going to be the last one to take it, to jump onto E and finally trigger our presence over in that location. When you can, attack and spawn them so that you can keep them off everyone else that is capping. You're one of the main ×2 cappers, so make sure that you're fully healed, and don't forget that you can escape if you need to. If E should fail and you need to cap B, it's going to be business as usual. You're going to be trying to flank them and take down their medic as soon as possible. We're going through alternate routes and coming in through C. For C, you're going to want to try to hang out below where there's the full health pack, generally where you can be a nuisance. And also, when they're not looking, put pressure on E so that you can constantly get them to start taking their attention off of where they're supposed to be, which would be C. For the soldier, you're going to be acting much like the scout, where you're going to be making as much of a presence of yourself as possible, making it really seem like we're all going for A. You're going to be taking down the sentry and potentially taking it out. Although, unlike the scout, you won't be taking the telly. You'll be with the main forces and cap A along with the heavies. Make sure you have the pain trainer equipped so that we can get the ×2 bonus. Most of all, beware of the pyro that can go through the doors at A. This flamethrower can go there, and we can't attack him unless we send our pyro through the other direction. Once A is capped, you're going to be going through B along with the main force. Should we still be capping E, we're going to be going directly through B to capture E. Provide more of a presence there and push them back. If we manage to cap A before E, then there will mean that there will only be 19 seconds left. Once we cap A and the attack fails, you're going to be hanging around that corner on the point. You're going to be spawn camping from here, and you can jump up into its corner way so you can spawn camp. But don't forget to escape and refill. Once B is captured, you're going to be coming in through C. You could try to go through the C gate while waiting for the towers to come up. However, the more speedy location to go through is going to be going through the C entrance by E. If the E attack has failed, then chances are there will be heavy resistance here already. However, once we capture B, their spawn will change, and with your ×2 capture point along with the scouts, we'll be putting constant pressure on them, making sure that they have to keep someone around that area, constantly overlooking E, effectively weakening their forces, and allowing us to capture C and D a lot easier. Capture C, we're going to be going through A to be able to take on that rocket. We're going to be coming through A to take on that sentry up there, as well as constantly being on the point and pushing the pressure. For the pyro, once you're done with protecting the NG, you're going to be coming up, or protecting the cover, you're going to be coming up and det jumping on this point. You're going to be providing a lot of air blast cover and protecting the team. You're going to use your detonators to try to spam the sniper should he still be in the window. With the demo man, you want to be up here in this area so that you can spam the sentry should it be there. If it's not there, you can still easily grab, still attack the engine
ends in 30 seconds.
if he's in the other usual corner, which is on the other side of the hill. Demo, you're going to be third in line after the pyro to take the tele once the tele is done. Once the pyro is through, he's going to tell you and it's going to be your turn to retreat and take it.
Mission ends in 10.
From here, you could probably guess that you're going to sticky jump up here. You're going to be spamming the spawn.
Stand on the bloody
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
However, like the soldier, you're also going to be having the pain train so that you can get the ×2 cap, bringing us to a total of a ×5 cap. To capture the other points as demo, we're going to be going through as support for B. We're going to be spamming the windows up there to make sure that no snipers stay in there, as well as the main hallway that leads from E. Once C opens up, we're going to be spamming this sentry area right here in the corner where the heavy would be. There's also a good cover from below by the huge health pack, so that we can get the sentry should they put it in the corner over here. Zigba, as the heavy, you're going to be attacking the sentry points and providing the main force on A. You're going to be a constant threat that's going to constantly drive them to come back to A. While we have our forces on, we are going to be, myself, the medic, and the soldier are going to be going through the main points as if they were normal. As if we were normal from the cap. Should any resistance come in, we shouldn't have too much trouble, considering that they're going to have to be focusing most of their points on E. Please note how long it takes to for the door to A to open up. This is why it's not that effective to go directly through A and wait for it to open up and just go through B. While capturing B, we're going to be attacking through this corner and we're going to be defending along with the medic. The medic should be with you pretty much at all times. This will be just another person on the capture point, bringing our pressure up.
We have been awarded additional time.
Once again, we're going to be going through C. We're going to be going through C through the upper area. However, should that initial cap attempt fail, we're going to be coming in through by E. But instead of going up through the upper areas, we're going to be going through the closet, where the scout's going to be heckling. This provides a wide range of destruction power, as well as a good vantage point on the sentry should they put it in that ledge over here. Be sure to have the Fist of Steel so that you have an extra buff should the medic not be able to be with you. D is captured, we're going to be going over through D. We're going to be going through the main hallway that's by their spawn, but this is on purpose so that we can provide a presence here. If we can, destroy any sentries and spawn camp as much as possible. It may seem dishonorable in spawn camp, but here your presence is the biggest issue. After we capture D, we're going to be attacking E as you might think. For the spy, we're going to be switching over to the dagger and regular knife to make ourselves as much of a presence as possible. Here we want ourselves to be known, as opposed to usually with the cloak and dagger or the Visawatch where we don't want to be seen. We're going to be attacking the NG that sets up here, as well as providing as much dead ringer and body coverage as possible. Once the area is clear, we're going to be capturing A along with the heavy. However, the occasional going up into the sniper balcony over here to make and clear it out, just to make it so that they have second thoughts of going back up there. The idea is presence. We want to make sure that anybody that comes up here is going to be distracted by both A and B at the same time. We want them to make sure that they split their forces but not in an effective manner. While here we have our split forces in a focused manner. For capturing B, we're not going to be really focusing on it, and we're going to be switching over as a regular spy. We're going to try to help capture as much as possible, but then we're going to shift and move outwards. If we can, we're going to provide presence and sabotage when they come over from E. However, they're still going to have an entrance over from the regular spawn. We're going to try to sabotage them as much as possible. Knowing these routes and trying to get around should they provide enough of a presence that the spy can't get around normally. The idea here is to shut down NGs and demo men, as their effective area denial will stop our pushing power as much that we will need to push into C and D. E will effectively be the easiest one to capture, as the main thing that will be keeping us there are soldiers, demo men, and NGs. Heavies will easily be able to be stopped by a sniper. So the main goal here is to stop any Ubers, stop any NGs, and to make sure that any resistance is met with a quick end.
Come stand on the point!
Knowing the alternate routes on how to get around is pretty key, and taking the long way is probably going to be the best part for the spy. This has been our essential strategies on how to get through A through D.
I'm going to gut you like a Cornish game hen.